Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're on episode number 35 of Let's Play the YouTuber Succession series. As Newbie Island, we started off as a small count in Ireland. I believe we were just a single count here of Leinster, whatever you pronounce it. We control a lot of, Britannia. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, the Empire of Britannia. And we're currently at war with France. France seems to think that they can beat us up. We're going to make sure that we have good commanders leading this army. And one of the reasons why boat bombing is so darn effective in CK2 is that the AI doesn't know that I have men out here. If I had, say, 50,000 troops in Poitiers, and I sent them to Thurs, then the AI would say, okay, well, by the time I get there, there's going to be 50,000 men there, it's probably a bad idea to cross a major river to engage them in Thurs. The problem is that they don't do the same thing. Since there's no naval combat in this game, it basically just treats any men that are at sea like they don't exist. And if I were to dump these 40,000 troops, even if I send them like this, it doesn't even recognize troops moving off of galleys. So this army would arrive in about 5 days, I think it is. Although, actually, I remember thinking, I think I saw in a patch that they changed the speed that they get on and off of boats. So whatever, they're going to be there on December the 8th, which is 8 days from now. And see how they're still coming. They're crossing a major river. This is going to be 40,000 plus 11,000, so 51,500 versus 45. It's a bad situation to be in just in the beginning, let alone crossing a major river. But they're going to do it anyway, because they don't recognize that the troops are coming. Is it kind of gamey? Oh yeah, definitely. So they cross a major river, they lose 20% infantry attack, 20% infantry defense. Heavy infantry is down by 30. It's a serious disadvantage. So these men are kind of like bait. You know, they're fodder. They're going to take some morale damage while they wait for their reinforcements. And then, surprise! 49,000. Now, even so, because I'm playing on very hard, and they've got substantial benefits to morale, it's possible we could lose this battle. In fact, it looks like we might. Because our right flank, yeah, we're losing. Somehow my character's leading battle instead of allowing someone who's better. Yeah, we actually might still lose this fight. Especially because they've got super flanking advantages. Yeah, we're going to lose. So even with that, because of the very hard difficulty setting, we're going to lose. Which is really unfortunate, because that battle was worth 33% war score. Now, here's another advantage that I have over the AI. Is that I can, hopefully, February 10th, yeah, it looks like we've got time. We can hide on the boats, and they can't engage us. Now, here's something that the AI would do, is the AI would just kind of ping-pong around and let their army get destroyed. What we're going to do is we're going to run away, and we're going to disband and re-raise a full levy. Where the AI waits until their levy is completely dead before they will even consider releasing and re-raising, we can disband, and then we're going to wait a couple months, maybe 2 months, to allow the levy to replenish. The levy replenishes faster when it's unraised. So they're going to stay at 27,000. Our levy is currently at 25. Watch what happens on the 1st of April. We have a couple kids that need guardians. I'm going to find somebody else. I want to use them for opinions instead of direct to children. Like my marshal, sure. And my uncle. I have a 6-year-old uncle. Weird. I guess that does happen occasionally, but sure, we need some... Oh, an uncle doesn't matter, I guess. So, watch what happens on April 1st. So we're at 26,000. It doesn't update right away. You gotta reopen it, and then it actually takes a day or two. I swear I know what I'm talking about. We have more men. They replenish on the 1st of every month. Either way, they're not gonna assault. They're not gonna take the war target and push us to 100% in time. But let's actually disband the ships, and we're going to wait until May the 1st. And we're going to just raise everything, actually, we do need these. Get in the boats. Boats. Too small. Too small. Boats. And boats. Why can't you guys get on the boats? There we go. Boats. Boats. Okay, so the only troops then that we are missing are... There's two. One of them's there. And where's the other? Oh, there. Yeah. Right, so now we'll grab... We can actually use the new keyboard shortcut that they've added to the base game. You hold down Alt while selecting, and you can select ships, and we'll send them all to here. And we'll gather everyone together, and we will see how we look. We should have more men than the French. Let's go back up to speed 4. Okay, so we're at 29,000. We got more boats coming. 35,000 roughly, and I believe that's it. So now France has 21,000. We have 35,000. We should be able to win this war, especially if we pick off the smaller army. He's even suffering attrition here. Now, also, since we control this, we could dock here and. You know, 31,000. Unfortunately, that is pretty substantial. Let's see if we can pick off this army. And my daughter needs an educator. Another person to improve relations with people. And he is assaulting. He's really trying hard to get that war score up to 100% right away. I'm nervous about 35 versus 30. Not on very hard. I don't like it at all. We could go to Anjou and assault, and I think there's a river crossing. Yeah. So that might be a better spot to defend. We can at least take back the war target, which should give us some breathing space. It's easy to assault since he just assaulted it, and there's very little garrison. And yeah, we'll just hang out here. I mean, as long as he's gonna have to come to us. We get a ticking war score. We've got a numeric advantage. We'll hang out in Anjou. I think Anjou's surrounded by water. I think every single one, except for what, Nantes? No, even Nantes. There's a river flowing between this and Nantes. So he can assault and siege all he wants. It doesn't matter. Eventually, we will be able to beat him. That's my plan. Again, if the AI were more clever, it would come back to its own territory, release and re-raise, and it would have a force equivalent to mine. Because if we check, France has... no, they actually don't have. They have 26,000, I guess. Even if they tried, they wouldn't be able to. I still don't like that he's sieging stuff, though. Because it's costing our realm troops and stuff. If we did win, he would lose 1,000 gold. And we are losing money each month because of the size of our levy. Legalism. Sounds good. And what? Town infrastructure. Sure. Sounds good. My beloved aunt Arub daughter is concerned. Arub daughter. That's funny. Alright, fine. Well, you're possessed. That's probably why no one wants to sleep with you. You're crazy. You're insane. She is my aunt, so I believe we could probably get something out of her. We get some sort of... Here, just marry this count. It's fine. I found you someone nice. Should we try it? Should we just go engage him? 34 versus 25. That's about a 40% surplus over top of him. That should cover the penalties. I don't think he's ever going to engage me in Anjou. In fact, if we leave Anjou, he might try to come over there again. And unfortunately, we just ticked some attrition. Let's do it. I think we can win. Of course we can win. I want to have somebody with some good modifiers. So what's your modifiers? Movement speed, retreat, moral defense, moral damage. You're the best we have? Man, we have some terrible dudes. What about our marshal? Is he any good? Should we maybe recall him? He's just got movement speed. That'll have to work. We can do it. I believe in it. I believe, I believe, I believe. Come on. Crush the center. Good. Flanking. Good. Yes, we win. That's what you get, France. And actually, before we go, let's we'll wait just a couple days. We can quickly assault this thing back, and then still catch him in the next county over, most likely. Nope, not quite. We're going to have to cross a major river to get to him next, but that's okay. Because he's so weak that, oh, actually, he's pretty quickish. He must have an organizer. Let's put our organizer in charge. We'll cross a major river. I mean, it's not a bad penalty, really. It is a bad penalty, but it doesn't matter. Not at those ratios. We have lots of darn kids, man. I'm telling you, we got tons of them. It's crazy. Got some baby makers in this family. All right. So from there now, France has... He still has one territory in our land that's sieged. He's got 3,000 troops to his name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use my keyboard shortcuts to very conveniently split this army up into groups of, say, 2,500. That's about where I want him to be. As soon as it gets to 2,500, I'm going to do that. Oh, nope. Ah, shoot. That one was too big. Oh well, it's fine. That's okay. And the reason I'm picking 2,500 is I just have a feeling that that will be enough to siege things properly. That's about good. Alright, so we'll leave one behind, and we'll go one here, 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 and one over back to our own territory. We'll just fan out and siege everything. Although that battle, I don't like. It does a couple things. It prevents them from... Man, these guys actually have 2,600, so we don't have enough men. Looks like we can siege that one. This one, I would need to have about 2,200. Here, we can take a couple men from here. It also prevents them from re-raising effectively because we're sitting on a lot of their territory. So prepare to fess up. Prepare to pay up, France. This is not going to go well for you. Did you actually hire a retinue? What are you, stupid? A single little retinue. Let's take 133 men with an organizer, if we can. I've actually lost control. I've lost touch of my organizer. Fine, we'll recall that guy so that we can use him. Little tiny regiment with our organizer, and we'll chase down that thing, and we'll destroy a retinue that is worth a lot of money. Like, right away, before it has a chance to reinforce. Meanwhile, the King of England has now declared war on us. Over what? The County of York. So he's trying to take the same territory back. Looks like his dad died. Poor guy. Died of the Great Pox at age 75. We have a 3-year-old who's just declared war on us. He also has the Great Pox. Spiteful little bastard. I'm not too worried about them. I think that we'll be able to finish off France and then go take care of them. Now this retinue is trying to reinforce, but we've got it so low on morale that all it's doing is retreating. So eventually I think we'll be able to run it down. Even with just 88 troops. We'll give him patronage. We might become proud. And actually, it looks like they are trying to cut my army off, so we'll just disband it. We lose half the men, but it doesn't matter. Now, England. How strong is England, anyway? They've got 28,000 men again. Hey now, France, what are you thinking here? Well, we don't need to siege all of this, so let's immediately just jump back on top in order to keep the defensive advantage. It's really tempting to keep my troops all spread out because they're all getting so close to sieging it fully, but it's even more important that we just maintain the advantage. After winning that battle, for instance, now I just leave one behind, go here, we just fan out again. It restarts the siege timers, but whatever. Alright, England. Settle down now. I'm a little bit busy with France. Wow, what a terrible tithe. Yeah, my annual income is not good. We're making only 268 gold a year with... Man, the year 1263 was such low income. Outrageous. I've become Roth. Nice. Okay, you ready to surrender yet, France? Give me some money. Give me some war reparations. The Pope likes us. I think the Pope's like our favorite person now. Or we're his favorite person, almost. Okay, let's siege Paris. Are you ready to surrender? I'm sure he will. Yeah, okay. He's surrendering. He's going to give us 800 gold. We gain 100 prestige. Yay. We accept. We've become exalted among men. We are the great. Next, let's work on diplomacy. Make our characters like us more. Okay, so our lowest opinion vassal now is still that Grand Mayor. We got the Duchess of Gwynedd. Below that, though, like the people that matter, Duke of Munster is at 40. We could improve relations with him. Altogether, we've got 21,000 men here, so we're probably going to need to release and re-raise in order to get something significant. Actually, you know what? No, England's spread out. We'll just go beat them up. So we'll take this. We'll put our good commanders in charge right away. In fact, let's even put the organizer in the center so that they're quicker. And we'll just go beat up these armies. We'll take the smaller one first. Since we've got our ports to land in, we don't even lose. There's no aggressive like amphibious landing penalty or anything. That's only if they're in our territory, of course. Okay, it looks like he's actually coming back to York, so we'll go there again. Mobility is key. And apparently now I'm wounded. Uh-oh, this might be a short life. We are stressed and wounded at 38. That could spell disaster. Captured some dude. We've got some prisoners. You know, I'm going to just ransom these guys because we need the money, and I don't know why most of these people are even in prison. Even the Grand Mayor I'm not too worried about. Okay. Now, how much of your army did we kill, England? Are you pretty weak yet? 10,000 men somewhere. Okay, well, I'll take a little break here. I will see you again in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you soon.